Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's AKingsCreation again, bringing you guys another video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I was able to get the streamlined talent. Okay, this is the best talent in the game currently right now for DPS users. Although you won't be able to use your skills that much because it doesn't work if your skills are on cooldown. But we'll talk more about that later in the game. I just want to show you guys exactly how I was able to get it quickly, and I believe this is the most efficient way to get this talent if you don't have it already. So first things first, I would highly recommend looking through your inventory and looking at whatever weapon category you want to do it or use it on. For me, it's going to be assault rifles, so I looked through my inventory to see if I had any assault rifles already in there with streamlined talent, but unfortunately I did not. And then I checked my stash as well, and I did not have any. So in this clip, you guys will see me actually get the drop. I did about 3 or 4 countdown matches before I actually got the drop, and I'd say it took me about an hour to 2 hours just based off of my RNG on how to get it. But I believe, and this actually should be the fastest way to get the talent, like I said, if you don't have it already. Now there's other ways of doing it. You can what I did at the very beginning was I went through Summit because I had to complete project where you have to go through 15 floors in order to unlock that project or complete that project. So I did that first just so I can get that out the way. So I kind of like did 2 things at once, but I didn't end up getting it after 15 floors. So then I moved on to the actual best way to get it, which is countdown. And as you guys can see, every time I had the targeted loot, which is the assault rifles, make sure you switch it to the assault rifles if you're trying to do assault rifles as well, or target whatever, like I said, category you're trying to do. And every time I got that drop, my heart would get a little excited, you know what I'm saying? Like I would expect to get there, and then I just so happened not to be it until this room. But also within this video, I will give you guys my best solo build other than Heartbreaker, because Heartbreaker is also good too, because more damage you do, the more armor you get. So that's kind of standard for survivability and doing damage. But I will show you guys my solo build that I usually would carry into PvP. And usually, for those who don't know, who don't play PvP, PvP builds are usually the best builds to use in terms of DPS, outside of like having to put on a gear set or a specific gear set or a specific weapon for a mechanic that a boss does, right? So I just wanted to show you guys this quick gameplay. I will actually skip to the part where I actually get the drop. I think it's actually right here. No, it's not here. Okay, it definitely is in this mission. I will skip to the part where I actually get the drop because you guys already know the method now. It is countdown. I did do this on challenging as well. Challenging is usually my go-to when it comes to efficiency and completing stuff quickly. On heroic, a lot of people could end up failing the mission or end up getting killed towards the extraction, and then you gotta basically lose all your efforts and you have to restart. So I always keep it on challenging because it's the best and highest way of getting more consistent extractions than heroic. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip to the part where I get the drop, and then we'll move on to explaining everything. All right, so here is where I get the drop. It should be this one because the mission is over, so it has to be this one. And there it is. We got the CTAR, CTAR, you can call it whatever you want, with Streamline. And I got another one for the sniper, also with Streamline. So we got 2 drops with Streamline, which is perfect. And I should be able to pick up both of them. If I didn't, then I only got the AR one. But there it is. There's the drop. So what we're going to do next is go ahead and take it to the table and extract the talent off of this weapon. And as you guys can see, I am now putting on Streamline for my Lexington. And now I definitely have the best AR currently in the game. It's fully maxed out, damage target out of cover. It's got Streamline talent as well, the best talent for DPS. And it's the best AR currently right now for DPS. All right, for the AR. All right, so I'm gonna break down my best solo DPS build with the new talent Streamline. We're going with the Lexington. If you don't have the Lexington, you can also use the Caretaker. The Caretaker is also a good alternative because it has perfect killer. All right, that's also another good talent that you can use that came with the DLC, so that's an alternative. But the Lexington is currently now the best AR, or it's been the best AR ever since after the previous meta, which was the shield splinter. For anybody who didn't know, the shield splinter was previous meta for AR, but now it's the Lexington with streamline. Okay, so for those who don't know what the streamline talent does, it increases weapon damage by 42%. So basically, if you don't use your skills, you should be able to get 42% weapon damage, or you can take your skills off and just not have them at all, and that will just automatically give you that 42%, and you don't have to worry about accidentally using your skills. Then I'm going to pair it with the Ouroboros, of course, because you know why. Ouroboros is just still, to me personally, the best talent in this game. When you get affected by a status effect, on your next reload you can throw that status effect back, and it also has a really high RPM and damage output. I still believe this is the best exotic SMG in the game, aka the best damage output for SMG. Then obviously, for those who know, main subscribers, the veteran subscribers, you guys know TDI card. I will never replace this until a better pistol comes out. So the other alternative would be the Orbit, but right now we want that TDI card for the extra gear. Also, we're going to go with the main set, which is the 4-piece striker. Everybody knows that that is the best DPS gear set in this game. Increases total weapon damage gain per stack of the striker's gamble from 0 to 65% to 90. But the main part of this is that 4-piece set where strikers gamble weapon hit, increase total weapon damage by 0.65%. You can increase this to 1% with your chest piece, but I'm not rocking the chest piece because we're going more so towards assault damage. All right, so the assault rifle damage is what I'm talking about, because I want that unbreakable talent. I want unlimited med kits. That's just me. Then we're going to pair it with that 10% assault rifle damage on top of the streamlined talent. So now we're sitting at 52% and so on. Now I love this exotic for having the best SMG and the best AR, because when I swap between them, I'm just getting even more bonuses. The first swap is 20% rate of fire with 20% additional weapon damage, and then the second swap is 50% magazine size with 50% reload speed, and the bonuses remain active for 12 seconds. Okay, so that is the current build. You can swap out the skills. If you want more DPS on top of that, you might as well have the firewall specialization. As you guys can see, I already have that, and then go all the way down to your shield and go all the way to the striker shield. The striker shield allows you to have more damage output. Damage bonus per enemy in front of you is 12%. All right, so you're getting additional damage bonus, and if you pair it with some blue and yellow cores, you'll get even more. Okay, so that's what I have right now, and that's what I'm going to pair my streamline with. I don't think it should go on any other weapon in the assault rifle category, but if you do have best weapons or best high DPS weapons in other categories for as far as weapons go, then streamline will be the one to go to. Okay, so that is the build I have for that talent, and I showed you guys exactly how to get this talent. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.